It looks like I might be camping in these little woods here, because there's no way I'm getting in there unless I climb the fence, but I don't really want to do that if I'm honest. I'm absolutely gutted, man. That is just too good to miss. Let's get over there. That took a lot of strength to keep my ball bag away from the top of them spikes there. Bloody hell. It looks like they're locking up. I can literally see them there locking up. So hold on guys, I'm just going to get in here. Oh. There's someone literally there locking up. They've already pulled their car out. Oh shit now. This is ridiculous. Well, it looks like I might be camping in these little woods here, because there's no way I'm getting in there unless I climb the fence, but I don't really want to do that if I'm honest. I'm just gonna... Oh, bloody hell, that pack's heavy. For some reason, he's hanging about. He's locked the gates, he's made sure everything's locked up twice now, and he keeps mooching about, and he's having a little look around, so I'm just going to stay hidden until I know, absolutely certain, that he's gone. So there's not really a lot I can do at the moment other than just hang about here and wait for him to go. So I'll come back to you when I'm in the clear. He's literally down there. He's just walked down there again and then gone back up. His car's still there. But I'm absolutely gutted that I'm not up there on higher ground to see that sunset. Oh well, what can you do? This is what stealth camping's all about. It is what it is. I think he's... See, the thing is on the camera, you can't see it, but I think he's finally getting into his car now. Hopefully he is anyway. Let's have a look, see if we can see. Oh, shit, you know. Probably see his car now. Wow, look at that sunset. You'll probably see his car now. There you go. There you go. He's finally gone. I just want to make sure that he does go. No, he's got out of his car. Where's he going? What's he doing? Oh, he's locking the gate. Oh, he's locking the gate down there as well now. Okay, we're in the clear. Whew. Spot on. What's the time? See, it's 10 to. It's 10 to. That gate should still be open. Oh well. What can you do? I'm absolutely gutted, man. I wish I could find a way through. Can I climb that? What do you reckon? I want to get up there. I'm going to climb over. Sod it. I'm going to climb over. That is just too good to miss. Let's get over there. Okay. Bag's hanging up. Just going to try and get over that now. That is not going to be nice if I slip and catch my ball bag on that. I need to be careful. As you can see, guys, did it. Oh my god, that was not good though. Right, let me just counter this flat ground here. Bloody hellfire. That took a lot of strength to keep my ball bag away from the top of them spikes there. Bloody hell. Right, hold on, let me just get my pack back on and then I'll come back to you. Oh my goodness, that is so worth it. Check it out. Oh, get the state of my hands. But where there's a will, there's a way. Oh my, that is beauty. See, this is what it's all about. When people ask me, like, why are you doing it? Or say, oh, you mad. A couple of people today. Keith Lemon himself, what's his name? Lee Francis, as well as like one of my mates and my wife, said, you're going camping tonight. It is freezing. Are you mad? No. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. This is why we do it. Yeah, so as you can see, it's all fenced off now, all the way around the perimeter. You've got the main drag there. That main drag is from Five Ways Island, Heath Hayes, where the ATS is, and the pub, the Five Ways pub, and they call that the Mad Mile because it's literally like just one road that connects you from Heath Hayes to Burntwood. And if someone breaks down there or there's an accident, you literally have to go right round the houses, or you have to go like down. There's Norton Canes down here and you have to cut through there. But the problem is, everybody does that and then like the traffic just goes mad. But yeah, it's all fenced off now. So this all used to be open. You used to be able to walk all over this. You used to be able to free roam. But obviously the land's been bought up now and they've fenced it off. So when it comes to stealth camping, this is what it's all about. Anyway, what I'm going to do, guys, because obviously you can see the light's fading, I want to get myself set up. So I'll come back to you very, very shortly, guys. So we're all set up then, guys. It's literally just started to rain. Well, not really rain, it's just a little bit of, we call it spitting here in the Midlands. I've seen a couple of dog walkers there and I am exposed. I'm a little bit more exposed than I'd like to be, really. But, oh well, it is what it is. So yeah, basically what I've done is, so where I was originally going to camp, just up there at the end of this path, the end of this road here. So I was originally going to camp up there, but it was a little bit waterlogged. So I thought, do you know what? It was nice and flat just down here. So yeah, it's ideal. The ground's a little bit hard, so getting the pegs in was a bit of a mission, but I've managed. I'm only using the guy lines at either end, not even on these, look. So I've not really camped out in strong winds. It's not going to be windy tonight. We're expecting lots and lots of snow. So it's Friday night, it's Friday the 3rd as I'm recording this. We're expecting lots of snow tomorrow night, Saturday the 4th, countrywide I think. But I'm going to be alright tonight. Like I said, it's just started to spit a little bit. So I'm going to get me kit inside now, get myself all comfortable. Yeah, so I'm just getting set up, guys, and as you can hear, the heavens have opened. But look at that view out my tent. Do you know what? I'm so glad that I scaled that fence and got myself up here. leg raisers, train the abs. Ugh. Ugh. Right then guys, I'm all set up, so I'll just go through my kit and my setup. So I'm in the Panacea 2 Wild Country tent, 2-man tent. It's quickly become probably my favourite tent. Don't know, it's just really quick to set up, loads of space in here. I've got 2 doors. You know, I do love my helm, but I don't know why I'm a bit protective over my helms. I've got all 3 of them actually. I've got the 1, the 2 and the 3, and I don't want to ruin them. Whereas with this tent, because I've already sort of battered and bruised it a little bit, I'm not that bothered anymore. So yeah, I'm in the Panacea 2. It's a great tent. Some people have had a few faults with them, like the stitching coming apart and what have you, but so far I've had no problems with mine at all. I've got my 4-season Mountain Warehouse sleeping bag. I'll get that out in a bit. I've got my, why am I talking like that? Sea to Summit pillow. I'll set that up in a bit. OEX sleep pad. I actually did a video on that where I got it out for the first time. It's a few videos back. Go and watch that. If you, I think I'll go through the specs on it. I think it's like a 7 value, R7 value. It's basic. It's a winter sleep pad, but it's really affordable. I think it was like 60 quid or 65 quid. Snacks. I've got myself these rice crackers. I've got myself plant-based Bounty, plant-based pepperami, some pastrami there. For main meal, I've got myself a vegetable rice and a red pepper and 3-bean chilli, and I've bought myself some chili flakes and some mixed herbs to whack in there as well. For drinks, I've got a ginger pale ale. I've got a couple of whiskies that the missus bought me for Christmas. I've got my oat milk there, and I've got some tea bags, coffee and some Biscoff biscuits in there, and I've got a Pepsi and obviously my water. So what I want to do is, hold on, let me just get my torch on. Bloody hell, that's bright, isn't it? Oh Christ. What I want to do is, I'm just going to go for a little walk down here. And I want to see how bright my tent is, like whether you're actually going to be able to see it from a distance. I don't think you are really. That light's really good because it gives me enough light that I can see everything that I need to be doing in the tent. But from a distance, it's like you can hardly tell it's there. So I'm literally, what, 50 yards? Let's double that. So we're about 100 yards away, and we'll see if you can see my tent. I don't think that you can, to be honest with you. So I just want to test, because at the end of the day, we are stealthing, so right, let's just have a look now. Yeah, look at that, you can't even see me. So to the naked eye, from a distance, from down there at least, you're just not going to see me, which obviously just fills me with confidence that I'm fine, I'm not going to get caught. So yeah, that's all good. I'm happy about that. But yeah, so when you're on top of it, obviously you can see it, but from over there it's hardly noticeable, if noticeable at all. So that's all good. It has gone bloody cold, gang. So I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's going to focus, is it? Well, inside this tent anyway, it is bang on the 0, which means that out there it's probably like -1, -2. I think it is going to be going down to -4 tonight, so it's a good test for the gear. But one of the things that I did just quickly want to say is, because a few people, like, they go, oh, you're joking, yeah, it's going to be freezing, like. Ain't you, like, how are you going to stay warm? Ain't you going to be freezing? Well, I've got a t-shirt on, and then I've got my fleecy pyjamas on, bottoms and top, and this hood here, that's the hood of my pyjama top. And then on top of that, I've got this fleece, and then I've got another fleece there. My mum got me this hat for Christmas, so that's always important. Keep your head warm and you will just be warmer, you'll feel warmer. Excuse me. And I've got my gloves, and that'll keep me plenty warm enough. And when I actually get into my sleeping bag later, I'll probably just strip down to my pyjamas, because that is a 4-season sleeping bag, and this sleeping pad is a winter sleeping pad as well, so it throws the heat back at you. And I've got like my foil mat underneath for an extra little layer of protection from the ground, plus the ground sheet for my tent. Also, I'd like to thank the wife as well. She bought me these socks. What's it say? Bamble. What is it? Oh, bramble. Bramble. Really thick. At the moment, they're keeping my feet really toasty. They're comfortable. And I don't know what they've got, like this thing coming round here. And it's like a little bit tighter around that section of your foot. So whether that's for support or what, I don't know. But yeah, decent socks. And so far, these are keeping me nice and warm. So yeah. Thanks, Ange. So, I'll be plenty warm enough, don't you worry about that. And then obviously, I'll have my Trangia burning in here, so that'll create a bit of heat as well. Getting the hot meal inside me before I actually get my head down. So, honestly guys, when people say, oh, you're going to be freezing, it's warmer than you think. You know, if you get the right kit, if you come prepared, you know, make sure that you've got layers, then, you know, you'll be all good. It's just all about being prepared and making the right choices before you head out. So yeah, don't worry about it. I will be plenty warm enough. Ginger Pale Ale, Outland Badger Brewery, alcohol 5%. So we'll have a chat, guys. First thing that I want to say is, oh shit. First thing that I want to say is, obviously, as you've seen from the video so far, I'm in the grounds of a cemetery, and there's a crematorium down the way. Now, some people, when it comes to like this sort of camping, have experienced negative comments and saying like that it's disrespectful to do that. Well, the first thing that I want to say is, excuse me, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm away from any graves. And even if I was near the graves, I'm not being disrespectful. I can categorically promise you that. I don't expect everybody to get it. I don't expect everybody to understand it. But I understand that. I understand that you might not get it and you might not understand it. Because to be honest with you, I didn't really. What I would say is, don't knock it until you've tried it. Oh my God, look at the way I'm holding that there like that. To be honest, that's probably that's probably bigger than mine. Oh, excuse me, guys. I've got a bit of a tickly cough at the moment. What was I saying? Yeah, so I get that, but I promise you now, I'm not being disrespectful. The idea with stealth camping, you do it in unusual places. it sort of gives you a buzz. And like what I would say is, like, don't knock it until you've tried it. I've got a mate who I went camping up the Peak District with, Joe, and he's sort of like got the same attitude towards it, and I've said the same to him, like, mate, honestly, like, until you do it, you don't actually like understand. Like, earlier on in the video when I turned up and those people were there locking up, and then I had to scale the fence to get up here, it's all part of the charm of stealth camping. It's all part of it, the challenge of getting in excuse me, without being noticed and stuff. I'm really sorry about that cough. I've had it about 2 weeks now, can't shift it. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. And again, if Joe, if you're watching this, honestly, mate, give it a go. The other thing as well that I love about the stealth camping side is you can do it close to home. Like, if I want to go wild camping, I've got to get in the car, I've got to drive somewhere. Whereas stealth camping, you can find places within like walking distance to where you live. I don't know why I did that when I was saying that then, but I just did it, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, don't knock it till you try it, and you know, don't just assume that someone's being disrespectful, because we're not. You know, I'm totally respectful of the area where I am. I'm not making a noise. I won't be leaving any rubbish. When I'm gone from here tomorrow, you won't even know that I've been here. So, what else do I want to talk about? So yeah, I've really found a love for camping, which is mad really, because I love being at home. I love being at home with my home comforts. I love being with my dogs and my cat. I love being with the wife, just chilling out at home. I love my house. We had an extension a couple of years back. Yeah, what can I say? I love being at home. However, it's like anything, isn't it? We've just come out of Christmas and New Year. So, as much as I love being at home, I do need a bit of space. I need something for me. I need like my own time. And I've been doing this now exactly a year. It's pretty much 12 months since I did my first wild camp. And I've really fell in love with it. You know, I've come out on a Friday night. It's freezing. It's going to get down to -4 tonight. And I hate... I think that's a fox out there. And honestly, I hate the cold. I really hate the cold. So I must enjoy it. I must love it for me to come out and do this. And the way I scaled that fence earlier, honestly, one slip, mate, and my bollocks, they'd have been shredded. So, yeah, I mean, all joking aside, I obviously do like the hobby, and I'm glad that I got into it. And you know, originally it was just going to be wild camping. I did a few wild camps, and then I saw other people on YouTube like doing stealth camping and stuff, and I thought, do you know what? Don't knock it till you try it. Didn't really get it, and then the first one I did at that church, like, I was absolutely buzzing. It was brilliant. So yeah, I'm into the stealth camping now as well. Just so happens that the crematorium just down the way here, so you've got the crematorium's like a little bit further away. I'm in the cemetery at the minute, but the crematorium is where I did the eulogy for my dad when he died. So, and it's mad really that this time last year I was doing my first ever wild camp up in the Peak District, and I got talking about my dad. It got quite emotional. I never planned any of it, to be honest with you. On the way back the day after, I was passing like where my dad was buried, so I decided to go in, and I got like a nice little shot at the end, and I made the video it was quite nice actually. It was quite philosophical, and it rounded the video off really nice for my first ever wild camping video. So it's mad that like 12 months on, almost to the day, you know, I'm sort of back. My dad's eulogy was down there, and he's not buried here, he's buried at a graveyard down in Burntwood, right by the, what do they call it? Not the collector road, the toll road. Right by the toll road. So it's mad really that I'm back here and there's like a bit of a connection. So my burner won't light because it's that cold, look. So I've just wrapped it up in my fleece and I'm sitting on it. Hopefully that'll just bring the temperature up a little bit and it'll light. Otherwise I'm just drinking water and only eating snacks, which is not the best. I want a warm meal, so keep your fingers crossed for me. Right, I've had that in my fleece now for about 15 minutes. Come on. Come on. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yes! So glad I've managed to get that lit. Right, let's get some hot food down my Gregory, the old Gregory peck. Oh, look at that. Absolutely buzzing. Chili flakes and mixed herbs. That'll spice it up and just add a little bit of flavour. Oh yes. Cannot wait to get this down, my gang. Bring it on. Right, I'll give that about 5 minutes or so. Get it bubbling. And we are cooking. I need to get the simmer on, to be fair. Let's get that simmer on. There we go. Otherwise, that's just gonna... Oh. Otherwise, that's just gonna boil and it'll ruin it and it'll all stick to the bottom of the pan. But look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I don't know what some of you are thinking. Shite out of a tin and packet rice. But do you know what? I don't care. Because whenever you come camping, it doesn't matter what you eat. It always tastes fantastic. Alright, that is done. I'm going to leave that simmering. Keep the heat in here. But oh my goodness, look at that. That is just the dog's danglers. Oh, yes. Oh, a nice hot meal when it's this cold. Absolutely banging. Banging. Now, you don't want to watch me eating this, so I'll come back to you a little later on before I get my head down. See you in a bit. I'm going to have my cup of tea. I've got my Biscoff here, so I'm going to nail them as well. And then I'm getting my sleeping bag out. And I'm going to get my head down for the night. So I'll see you lot in the morning. Night night. Well, I can honestly say that this sleep pad is banging. Very, very good. Comfortable night's sleep. Slept very well. I was warm. I was comfortable. Oh, let's get my glasses on. And yeah, I mean, I've like sort of got out my sleeping bag a little bit. I can feel just how cold it is. Bloody hell. But yeah, cracking night's sleep. Really warm and toasty. And yeah, anybody looking for a winter sleep pad that's really affordable, this OEX one, spot on. Right, I'm going to get up, have a piss, have a coffee, and then get packed away. You can see there, guys, we've had a good frost. But now I'm up and about, moving. I mean, I've just literally been sweating in there, packing away my sleep pad and my sleeping bag, trying to get that bloody sleeping bag, roll that back up and get it in its bag. Bloody nightmare. Yeah, but now I'm up and about moving. It doesn't feel as cold. You only really get cold like when you're just sitting there and you stop. Anyway, gonna get this tent down, come back to you in a bit. Obviously you can see where the tent was only because of the frost, but as usual we are leaving no trace. Always be respectful, guys. Always take your rubbish home, yeah. Right, I am gonna go and whack this on a park bench. Oh, hold on, there's somebody here. There's somebody here already. Oh dear. Okay guys, so they have opened up early. What's the time? It's 8:25, so it's a good job that I got myself packed up. Now, what I've decided to do, obviously I've found this gate. It's going to be easy to climb over. We are supposed to be stealthy, so I don't really want to be walking through the main entrance and getting collared and getting questioned. So I'm going to chuck everything over, climb over, and then I'll make my way out. Yeah, because I don't want confrontation, to be honest with you. I don't know whether they saw me or not, but I need to get a move on, because if they did, they'll be making the way up here. So I'll come back to you when I've scaled the fence once again. It's all good fun. That was slippy. But yeah, we're out. Oh, we're good. Right, let me get my bag on my back and I'll come back to you one more time to say my goodbyes. Another successful stealth camp in the bag. Really enjoyed that. Had a cracking night's sleep, even though it's obviously really, really cold. The kit performed well, so that fills me with confidence to do more, get out and have a great time and share it with you guys on YouTube. Bloody hell. Proper slippy on this car park. Need to be careful walking out of here. Bye bye Cannock Chase Cemetery.